Cuddles the Comfort Doll was created to help people with their problems. Now he's the problem. Buttons the Bear lost a lucrative corporate sponsorship for reasons of moral turpitude. Bill the Ventriloquist Dummy has had 58 partners die in unlikely accidents. Rocko the Dog was a sidekick in a children's TV show until one day he snapped. Prison didn't help, and now in one last desperate stab at rehabilitation, they've been placed in a halfway house. A home for puppets who kill.
What you doing there, Bill?
Just going through my big book of Canada, Dan. It's a travelogue of sorts.
Oh, I see.
Yep, I've killed all over this great land, from sea to shining sea.
I'm so sorry I asked.
Yeah, I've murdered by the Lions Gate Bridge in the proud city of Vancouver. I've gutted at the mouth of the Halifax Harbor.
That's nice.
Oh, yeah. And I've committed indignities to corpses in the golden wheat fields of Saskatchewan.
Okay, you can shut up now.
Oh, and I've disemboweled at the proud citadel of Quebec City. But there's one thing I still haven't done. I still haven't throttled anybody at Niagara Falls.
Give it to me.
No.
Hold that thought.
Come on.
No, you can't have it.
What is going on here?
Cuddles was spying on me with his camera.
Cuddles, is this true?
Yes, Dan. I took a photo of Mr. Sampson spraying DDT on his lawn.
Oh, really?
Well,
I'm doing a piece on unsafe environmental practices in the neighborhood for the community paper.
he didn't ask my permission. I want the photo back.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sampson. We're going to have to plead journalistic immunity on this one.
Journalistic immunity?
Freedom of the press is sacred in this country. It's written into our charter. I'm afraid you're not going to be getting those photos back.
Huh. You and your bullshit answers, Barlow. Don't think I won't remember this.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Dan. I hope I did the right thing.
Oh, of course you did. Oh, I'm really proud of you. Being a journalist is the highest calling.
Really?
Oh, yes. Society needs journalists to reveal the truth.
Gee, you're right. I'll keep that in mind.
You do that.
Oh,
Heads up, guys. I just got an email. My mother is coming to visit for a few days.
Your mother? That should be 1,000,000 laughs.
It most assuredly won't be. And don't get me wrong. I love my mom, but she has no respect for what I do. She thinks I'm a complete failure.
I like her already.
There's only some way I could get her to not overstay her welcome.
No, simple. Tell her you're a nudist. Great way to get rid of unwanted guests. Works every time.
What?
Oh, yeah. Walk around naked. One side of your corpulent pink body, she'll get the message.
Thank you, Bill. Everything you say is calculated to make me look stupid.
Hey, I totally understand. You don't want to show off your middle-aged jelly ass.
No, it's not that. And I do not have a jelly ass.
Jelly ass. Jelly ass.
Yes. I'll show you. There you go. There. Punch steal. Punch steal, man.
Oh, my God.
Mom, you're a little early.
Does it excite you to hear what I'm going to do to you?
Oh, yeah.
First, I'm going to take feather and run it all along your body.
Oh, you're torturing me.
Then I'm going to dribble hot candle wax up your thigh.
Oh, my God.
Then I'm going to take this knotted handkerchief. I'm going to tie... Oh, no. My pager.
What? What?
I'm on call. You know, really, I'm a very busy person.
But you're just a pizza delivery girl. It's not as if you're a surgeon or something. Oh, come on, this will just take a second. Ah, come on, you can't leave me like this. The factory is going, you know. You can't shut the line down now.
Bye-bye.
I feel my groin tightening. I'm going into spasm. Oh, my God. My worst fear is coming true.
You know, Mom, normally people phone first when they're going to be early.
Well, I should have saved myself the horror of what I saw.
Well, I was working on a new technique with my client. It's shock therapy.
I'm the one who was shocked. What'll I say to the family back home when they find out?
How are they going to find out?
I'm telling them. This is just emblematic of my disappointing daycare worker son and his wasted life.
I'm a social worker. And sometimes you have to use extreme techniques on these people. They are dangerous criminals.
I'd like to meet these so-called dangerous criminals. I'm sorry. We haven't been introduced properly. I'm Daniel's mother, Gloria.
And I'm Bill. And may I say, madam, vous avez un soupçon de je ne sais quoi.
Oh, I haven't been kissed on the hand since I don't know when.
Well, don't let Bill fool you. He once buried 300 people in 24 hours in order to win a Guinness record.
And a set of tumblers. I'm not that shallow, Dan.
Oh, a Guinness record. At least he's not afraid to achieve something. Not like my underachieving son.
And this is Cuddles and Rocko.
Charmed, I'm sure.
It's a pleasure to meet a woman as lovely as yourself.
Hold for a photo.
Oh, what lovely young fellows. These are your so-called degenerates. I have to go down to the corner to get some stuff. I'll be right back.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Mom. Take care.
Yeah.
What is it?
2 words. Blue balls.
What?
The dreaded men's affliction. I met this girl. She got me all hot and horny. And then she bailed on me.
Oh! God, those are blue. You should see a doctor.
I did. He gave me a soothing lotion for it.
Let's see. Blue balls cream. Huh. Apply to scrotum and work it in. Provide soothing relief in seconds. Well, good luck with this.
Can you help me?
What?
I can't reach that far. My arms are useless.
No way. Forget it.
Oh, Dan, there's no one around. It'll only take a second. Come on, be a pal. Put some lotion on me and stop being such a baby about it.
Okay. There, like that? Like that?
Better already.
Okay, wait. Just gotta, okay, right in there.
Oh, my God.
Morning, Dan.
Hey, Dan. I heard your mom caught you putting lotion on Button's balls.
Very funny. Thanks to you, I made a total ass of myself in front of my mother yesterday. I certainly hope you're happy.
Well, you wanted your mom to catch you.
What?
Sure. I've read about this. Classic example of an Oedipus complex.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Subconsciously, you set up these situations so that she can accidentally catch you doing these oddly sexual things.
It's total horse shit.
Freud was right. Some deeply repressed part of you wants to have sex with your mother.
Freud was an idiot. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar.
Not if your mother's smoking it.
Who left this oil paint on the kitchen counter?
I did, Dan.
Are you nuts? You don't leave oil paint in the food area.
It's curdled. I was going to throw it out.
Oh, I'll do it. What the hell?
Gotcha, Dan. Ha-ha! A shot of you pouring paint down the sink. That should be good for my article on unsafe environmental practices.
Come here, Cuddles.
But you said journalistic immunity, freedom of the press.
I don't care what I said. You are not going to print any incriminating photos of me.
Right, Dan. Of course. I promise.
Good morning, Mom. Coffee?
Thank you.
I hope you're not still upset about those unfortunate incidents yesterday.
Oh, not at all. Rocko lent me the book, and frankly, I'm horrified at what kind of son I've raised.
What book?
Well, Oedipus, of course. Interesting reading.
I hope you don't think I resemble that in any way.
Well, explain some things.
Well, I think I deserve a chance to defend myself.
Let's not talk about it. Good morning, Bill.
Bonjour, madame. Mwah. Enchanté.
What is this? A scrapbook?
Yeah.
What a wonderful way to pass the time. Is this your friend?
Oh, someone I eviscerated at Mount Logan. Highest point in Canada.
Bill is so well-traveled. Why can't you be more well-traveled, Dan?
About Bill's book.
Now, Dan, I have a very busy day today. Our old neighbor, Mr. Obligato, is in hospital. You remember him?
Yes, he hated me.
Poor fellow. I don't think he's long for this world. You should come too, Dan. We can pay our last respects.
Which hospital are you going to?
Oh, East General.
Oh, they have a very nice morgue. And loose security. My favorite combination.
What a wonderful, quirky sense of humor. Well, I'm off to my bath now.
Why did you show my mother this book on the Oedipus complex, feeding her wild imagination?
The phrase shits and giggles comes to mind.
And what makes you think this bears any resemblance to me?
Oh, I don't know. The facts. It says in there that Oedipus killed his dad and married his mother.
Yeah, so?
And then he gouged his own eyes out. Yeah, but don't worry. That's for later when you realize the stark horror of what you've done.
There's one hole in your little theory. My father is alive and well and living in a home in Florida, so there.
Well, does your dad know that you're looking for a return trip up the old birth canal?
I cannot imagine a scenario in a million years that would make me cross a boundary like that.
Well, I'll bet a few days ago you couldn't imagine that you'd be putting lotion on Button's balls, but you had no trouble smashing through that social barrier.
I don't want to hear any more about this, okay?
Okay. At this rate, you'll be banging your mom by the weekend.
Mr. Oblongato? Yes, it's Gloria. I'm coming to see you. Yes, I'm bringing Dan with me. He doesn't know. We'll tell him together. Bye-bye. Oh, my goodness.
Sorry, I thought it was vacant.
A likely story, you naughty boy.
Dan, we have to talk.
What about?
Your mother gave me blue balls.
I beg your pardon?
I was surprised myself. I accidentally walked in on her in the bathroom, and I caught a flash of titty. I felt, shall we say, a primal stirring in my loins.
I'm not listening.
And the next thing you know, I'm dealing with a raging case of blue balls.
This is my mother you're talking about?
Hey, don't be offended. It was an involuntary response. Now, I'm not saying her saggy breasts got me hot, but...
Oh, just a minute. I'm not going to sit here and have my family insulted. My mother happens to have fabulous breasts.
Oh, my God. What are you saying? Is there no depth of depravity to which you will not sink?
Well, I can explain.
I don't want to know. I'm on the way to the hospital. Get your mind out of the gutter and meet me there at 2.
Thank you for coming to visit me, Gloria. I guess the old heart isn't what it used to be. Getting old isn't fun.
You remember Dan?
Well, Dan. It's been years.
Oh, sorry.
Well, Dan, we actually called you here for a reason.
We have something to tell you.
Something to tell me?
Dan, I don't have much time left, so it's time I set some things right. In 1956, your mother and I had an affair. She got pregnant, and we had a baby.
That's not possible. That was the year that my mother was pregnant with... Oh, my God.
I'm more than a neighbor. I'm your father. I felt I had to tell you this before I leave this world.
But what about Dad?
Oh, your father was useless. He shot blanks. He couldn't fertilize a lawn.
I don't know what to say.
I'll let you two stay together and talk man to man.
Does Dan know we're here?
Oh, not yet. This is a big day. I wanted you boys to be part of it. From now on, no more secrets.
Yes.
Dan finally knows who his father is.
Wow. I have to get a picture of this.
I hope it doesn't affect him too badly, with his Oedipus complex.
Oh, that. Dan assured me that was just some weird coincidences, and there are not going to be any more strange happenings. I have to stand by my son.
Let's go congratulate him.
I'm glad we had this talk, Dan.
Me too, Mr. Oblongato.
Oh, please, call me Dad.
Dad.
Come on, give your old man a hug. My heart.
What?
Loosen my collar. Loosen.
What the?
Hey, Dan. Congratulations on finding your real father.
He's dead.
Holy fuck. Oedipus lives.
Smile, Dan.
A sad day. The poor man's heart just gave out.
The prophecy is fulfilled, Dan.
What prophecy?
Getting rid of your rival for your mother's affection so you can take your rightful place in her bed.
That's enough, thank you.
All that's left is for you to marry your mom. Oh, and here.
What's this?
You'll need that to gouge your eyes out. Make sure you get it back to me.
Very dramatic, Dan. I admire your ballsy approach.
Bill, he died of natural causes.
Of course he did. Mum's the word. No pun intended.
My own son being questioned by the police. What did I do to deserve that?
Mom, they were routine questions. They already know I had nothing to do with this.
We'll see.
Gloria, I have to speak up in Dan's defense. He would never kill anyone. Sure, he once berated a retarded child. And yes, he once soiled himself at a Maple Leafs game. But a killer? Never.
Thank you, Cuddles.
Look at that, Dan. They're all standing up for you.
I don't need to stand up for Dan. I've got photographic proof that he didn't do it.
I thought I told you to put that camera away.
Oh, don't bother thanking me. You watch, Dan. The truth of journalism will win out.
Society calls for Oedipal monster to be destroyed. Well, this is a wonderful photo spread, Cuddles.
I detect some sarcasm in your voice.
No, not at all. No. Photos of me disposing of toxic waste. Oh, this one here. Me throttling my dad. They paint a very pretty picture.
I got them all when you weren't looking. Not bad, huh?
And how exactly is this supposed to help me?
They don't think you killed your dad. They do think you have an Oedipus complex.
I am gonna kill you.
Say, is it too early to ask? The newspaper said if I get more photos of you doing degrading and humiliating things, I get $200. This is the best circulation they've ever had.
I'm the only one who answers the phone around here. Hello.
Yes, this is Dan Barlow.
You want me to what?
This is all your fault, you know. You're the one who got this stupid rumor started.
Ah, Dan. Now's not the time to assign blame. I mean, sure, I dropped a hint or three. I had no idea it would go so well.
I can't believe that Corrections Canada ordered a mental evaluation of me.
Well, it's for your own good. I mean, if you're innocent, you got nothing to worry about.
Don't worry. You'll see. I'll be out of there in no time.
I can't make out the name here. Which one's the Oedipus complex guy? Come on, speak up. The guy who wants to bang his mother? Anybody?
You're a brave man, coming in here of your own volition. We have to drag most Oedipus cases kicking and screaming in here.
Well, I'm not an Oedipus case. There's nothing wrong with me.
Don't worry, Mr. Barlow. This isn't some kind of McCarthy-era witch hunt. What do we look like, unreasonable people?
I have nothing to hide.
Good. Well, let's get started. I'm going to show you some ink blots. Please, free associate.
A little ship on the sea.
Now, Mr. Barlow, it's clearly a man suckling on a breast. You're avoiding something. What could it be?
I'm sorry.
Let's try another.
That's the fluffy little clouds.
Please, it's two people getting it on Greek style. Let's try one last one.
That's a girl giving oral to two guys.
No, it's a butterfly and a gazelle. Very interesting.
All right, I can't take it anymore. You're obviously trying to frame me, so go ahead, lock me up.
Yes, I have an Oedipus complex.
Mr. Barlow, I was going to recommend you be released. You're not an Oedipus case.
I'm not.
Of course not. Oedipus cases have much more sex drive than you. You appear to be completely sexually stunted.
Thank you.
You're free to go.
I'm sorry I doubted my own son. I jumped to silly conclusions. I should have known you'd be fine all along. Oh, just look at the fine young fellas you've raised and helped. That could only come from a good person.
Well, thank you, Mom.
I guess we both learned something. Well, I'll be heading out in the morning.
We'll be sorry to see you go.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be back soon. Bill's invited me to Niagara Falls. He said he wants me to be added to his scrapbook.
Oh, that should be interesting.
Say, Dan.
Leave me alone. Every time I talk to you, I get in trouble.
Relax. It all worked out fine.
Yeah. No thanks to you.
Well, you'll be happy to know that I don't need this stuff anymore. Oh, shit. Rolled under the bed.
Oh, for Christ's sake, let me get it for you.
Oh, no, I'll get it. It's a tight squeeze.
No.
Yeah, push me.
Oh, all right. Is it in the crack?
I can't feel it. I don't know.
I bet it's in there.
Ow! Ouch! Ah, not so hard.
Don't be a baby.
Oh, my God!
I've taken lots of dirty pictures.
Can I do it like this? Dan, give me a bone.
Hi, I'm Bill.
Hey, come on, give it to me.
Yeah. Meet in the newspaper.
Checkmate.